Hello YouTube, and on today's video I am super excited because I got an insane GameCube lot in the mail today. I haven't gotten a lot quite like this in a long time. As you guys can see, it is in a huge box, and when you guys see what's in here, you guys are undoubtedly going to agree that this was a great deal. So I'm just going to start out the bat saying I paid $270 for this lot, and it's 100% worth it once you guys see the games that are in here and all the other stuff that's in here as well. So one thing that's quite funny about the stuff about this though is the seller who wrapped it all in Walmart bags. I think these are Walmart. Maybe they're Aldi. I don't know, but there's some random bags. They seem actually like pretty decent quality though for, like, you know, grocery store bags. Normally grocery store bags just are not made durable well, but these ones seem pretty decent. I'm probably going to keep those and use them around the house. I try to do that. So the first thing we got up though is we wrapped this up in its own separate bags, and then weirdly enough put it in plastic, but you guys might be able to make it out. Like I said, it's a GameCube lot, so naturally enough we have the GameCube. I'm trying to... Oh, he taped it right there. Oh my god. That's... Yeah, so we have an Indigo GameCube, and for those of you wondering, this is model DLB, I think is what it's called, or DOL, sorry, 001. And so that's really awesome because that means it's one of the ones with component out cables. And one thing I've wanted to check out for a long time is how these HDMI things, like the Retrobit Prism here, how these look with GameCube adapters and whatnot, and how they stack up to a Wii with HDMI/component output setup. So I'm really excited to add a GameCube to my collection. I didn't have one before, which was really, I guess, kind of interesting though, because I have a ton of GameCube games. I have, I think, like 130? Well, no, I think I have like 170 at this point. It's gonna be close to like 180 at the end of this lot, but yeah, so keep in mind. So it came with 3 controllers. So the first one, I'm actually kind of disappointed. I thought this was a authentic controller. It's unfortunately not. It's one of those terrible Chinese, oh god, these things just suck. One of those terrible Chinese knockoff controllers. These things are so bad. This feels gross. Yeah, so I thought this was an official Indigo one. It's not. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't bother me too much because I have a ton of GameCube controllers. I think I have close to 13 at this point or something like that. The next thing, oh my god, this is gross. Ew. This is an Intech, another third-party controller. This is so... Oh my god, this is so gross. I'm done touching this. Let's just throw that down. Then the last controller, because like I said, it came with 3. This one's an actual official Nintendo black GameCube controller, in really rough shape. Like, look at how crusty that is. Ew. But as you guys probably know by now, though, I'm pretty handy. I'm really good at taking apart my GameCube controllers and whatnot. So I'm just going to take this apart, give it a really good cleaning, some really good TLC, and it'll be good as new by the time I'm done with it. Let's see, it does need a new thumbstick replacement. It needs to do everything. This thing is gross. It's kind of crusty. Oh my god, this is so nasty. Oh, but nonetheless though, I will add that one to my collection because I didn't have a black GameCube controller yet. It also came with a pair of AV cables, which don't need them because I have my Retrobit Prism. And an AC adapter, which is great because I didn't have one of these. It's not an official Nintendo one, so I'll probably look into updating, well, not updating, but getting an official Nintendo one, but as long as it doesn't set fire to my house, you know, it's fine with me. So I know what you guys are probably thinking, like, oh, Bandicoot, that's all you got for $270? Like, come on, man. No, it's not. I got a stack of 13 games. Now, I'm not going to lie though, some of these games aren't the best, but there aren't any sports games or anything like that. And I thought it'd be real fun for us to just go through. I don't know which ones of these are complete or not. I didn't ask the guy a ton of questions about this lot before I bought it because I was afraid somebody else was going to buy it. So, let's just go through this part. Oh my god. Games are they're like warped. I don't know, it's weird. The cases do not feel great. I might have to clean a few of these cases because they don't feel particularly hot. They feel very humid for some reason. Well, the first game is Starsky and Hutch. Now, interesting enough, I had this game back in the day on original Xbox. It's one of those games where there's like 1,000 copies of this on eBay for some reason. I don't think it's sold particularly well, but you know, it's a game. Oh my god, Bandicoot, this is not worth $270. Oh well, you're see, buddy. We have a copy of The Hobbit. I already had a copy of this, so this one will go straight to my doubles bin. I played this for a few minutes a long time ago and I didn't like it. I'm going to assume that my opinion will stay the same. Got a copy of Flushed Away. And that is complete. Again, like the cases feel weirdly warped, but license-based game, probably not very good. But another game though to the pile. We got the Ant Bully. That one's missing the manual, sadly enough. But you know, whatever. It's the Ant Bully. I don't think anyone's going to care too much about it, but it's another game for my collection. This is a number double. It's True Crime Streets of LA. I already had this one, and it's complete in the box, so this one will go straight to the doubles bin. This is a GTA style game. It's the closest thing to Grand Theft Auto, excluding Simpsons Hit and Run on the GameCube. It's not that bad, but it's not particularly good. One interesting thing though is if you've ever seen the gun point meme, this is where that comes from. The character's hand, if you color it in, it's that meme. So that's one for the doubles pile. Next up, a copy of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Now, I didn't have this in my collection. I had this back when I was a kid, everything, but I got rid of it. I don't know if I got rid of it. Yeah, I think I sold it a while ago. But nonetheless, I'm going to probably add this back to my collection though, because even though I'll never play it, just so much childhood nostalgia and whatnot, it's not in the best condition. Again, these games are weirdly, like, warped. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like this is from, like, New Orleans or something, and, like, the humidity traveled with that. Kind of gross feeling, but, yeah. Oh, crap, this next one is just a case. That kind of sucks, because I was looking forward to this one. That's Odama. Sadly enough, just the case here. I think he might have forgotten it. Maybe it's in the system, because I didn't kind of look inside the system. Oh, okay, sweet. Yep. So, Odama was inside the system. That's nice. Okay. I was a bit nervous. I was like, oh my god, no. Odama, not my Odama. Yeah, Odama. It is missing the manual, but this is one of those Nintendo games that I didn't have on the GameCube yet, so glad to add it to the collection, even if it's missing a manual. I've wanted to check that game out for a minute now. I don't have a microphone, but I'll figure a way out how to play it. Oh, this is crusty. Oh man, that's sad. It's missing the manual, but this is BMX XXX. So this is a game a lot of people don't realize. This is a very hard to find, maybe even rare game on the system. Currently on price charting, this is sitting at $50, but I see copies of this sell for $60 on average on eBay, so I'm probably going to just flip this one. I don't know much about it. It doesn't look like a game I would enjoy. I think I only looked at like 5 minutes of gameplay of it, and it looked pretty trashy. But nonetheless, though, it's a bit of a more expensive game. You know, help me pay off this lot. Ew. Sadly enough, though, this case is super gross. I'm going to wash a few of these. Like, oh. And here we go. We got the next one. We got The Sims busting out, and that is complete Player's Choice Edition. I actually don't mind adding this one. I like getting Player's Choice games on the occasion. I'll probably never play this, but you know, one for the collection. Next up, we have Blood Omen 2. Now, sadly enough, this one is also missing the manual. Sadly enough, but this is one I want to check out. Looked up gameplay. It looked really cool. It is a part of the Legacy of Kain series, which I've played a couple games in, and yeah, it looked pretty good from everything I was seeing. Uh-oh, I dropped it. Alright, so let's get into the big money games. So all these games right here, I think I charted them at around $90 to $100. So that means these 3 games, so that's 100. These 3 games right here would probably sell for 200 easily on eBay if I put them up. Then when you consider the system as well, like altogether this lot was probably around $400 in value, and I got it for $270. So this first game, though, it's a smashing success on the GameCube. It's Super Smash Bros. Melee. So I didn't have a copy of this in my personal collection currently. I think I sold off my copy a while ago or something like that. And normally I wouldn't add a loose copy, you know, I wouldn't add a loose copy to my collection. But I went on eBay, I did some checking. Somebody had the case and manual for 20 bucks. So I'm able to add a copy of Smash Melee, a complete in-box copy now of Smash Melee to my collection. So this game, easy 70, maybe $60, $70 seller on eBay, easy 60, 70 bucks right here. So that's 70 right out of the total. So remember, 100 bucks for the first game, for the first set of games, and then 70 right there, that's 170. The case, actually, interestingly enough, is a double disc case. Now, believe it or not, these do have some resale value. Some people will pay upwards of $20 for these, just because like these dual disc cases are so uncommon. There's so few games that are actual double disc games on the GameCube that they're kind of in demand. You know, if you get one of those double disc games without the case, they're kind of in demand in that regard. So, like, these can by themselves sell for like 10, 15 bucks. So that's really sweet. So you can add that to the value, to the total as well. So next game, this one is missing the case and manual as well, unfortunately. But it's another game that sells really easily for $30. That is a loose disc copy of Super Mario Sunshine. And I already have a copy of Sunshine, so what I'm going to do, God, that's in really rough shape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and Melee and this third game to my local game store, and I'm just going to have to polish them for me, and once I get them polished, I'll put them up on eBay. I'm going to keep this game case for myself, so that way I can use it in case I get a game in the future that's, you know, not in its original case. And I'm just going to put this up on eBay, and that's going to be an easy $30 back as well. Then the last game, and this is the one. This is basically enough where most of our money would come back from. It's a copy of Pokemon Coliseum. So normally I would be inclined to keep this, but I already have a copy of Pokemon Coliseum up there. Now, this one is a black label. Mine is a player's choice. So I think I'm going to keep this one and then sell off my player's choice copy. And so this game, on average by itself, on eBay, going for around 110, 120 region. Unfortunately, it is missing the manual, but again, when you consider I spent $270, you know, basically a GameCube by itself sells for $100. This sells for $100. It's like, that's $200. And then, you know, we also got a copy of Melee, Sunshine, all those other games, those two off-brand terrible controllers, and R1 actual first-party controller, even though it's not very good condition. I would say this was a great lot overall. One final game I want to share with you guys. This was not included in the lot, but I got it in the mail and I figured I would just show it off because, I don't know. I got a copy of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on GameCube. This is one of the rarest GameCube games. I think this year I'm going to try and get the rest of the Resident Evil games on GameCube. I think all I need left is 2 and Code Veronica, which kind of sucks because those two are really expensive. But yeah, I really want to add the rest of these to my collection throughout the rest of the year. And this is in darn near immaculate condition. Look at that. Not even little creases on the manual. Like, oh, that is in really good shape. And what's better is I only spent like $80 for this. I got really lucky on eBay, and a copy of it popped up for that, and this is averaging like $100. So anyways, though, you guys, I just wanted to share that one with you guys. I was super excited to pick that up. A ton of great stuff that I'm going to add to my collection, and some stuff that I'm going to sell off to basically pay for the entire lot, and keep the stuff that I want to keep, add it to my collection. So yeah, excellent day, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked the video, like it, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I am planning on making some more videos in the future. I don't know when, but going forward, I'm kind of just going to make videos when I feel like making them and when I have the inspiration to make them. So if that upsets you, I'm sorry, but that's just how I'm going to be working going forward. Anyways, though, you guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, whenever you're watching this, and peace.